Dr. Brooke here. This is Cook with Dr. Brooke, where we talk about the connection between nutrition and mental health outcomes with a board-certified psychiatrist. I saw this post on my feed recently, and I thought that it pointed out a really important topic when we talk about nutrition and mental health outcomes. Funny how my food expenses went down when I started eating whole foods and meal prepping. I'm really glad that this creator made that connection because it is one that gets overwhelming and daunting for a lot of people. They expect that when they start eating in a more healthful way or eating to focus on their physical or mental health, that it's going to cost them a lot of money. But we actually have research showing that this isn't always the case. In the SMILES trial, which had 60 some odd participants randomly assigned to either a control group or a nutrition education group, the nutrition education group that was taught about the Mediterranean diet ended up, one, lowering their overall depression scores, and two, saving money on their grocery bills. This was a secondary outcome. This wasn't something that they were initially looking at in the study. They were trying to find that connection between, food and mood. As a secondary outcome, they did notice that participants who were in the nutrition education group, their grocery bills went down by more than 10%. So eating a more Mediterranean style diet from this study and many, many others is going to be the most beneficial dietary pattern for your brain health, and it can also help your budget. But there is a catch. There's always a catch. As the original poster was saying, that they were buying these whole foods and meal prepping. So there is an element of added time, added labor. Nothing is without risks and benefits. So yes, eating more whole foods, more whole grains, more produce can be better for your brain and body. Yes, it can save you money at the grocery store compared to buying prepackaged, pre-prepared foods, but it's going to come at that time expense. And so I don't think that it's wise to say, why isn't everybody doing this? It's going to save you money on your budget. Maybe your budget is no budget. Maybe you're getting your food from a food pantry and you take what you get. And that's great. Fed is best. And so I don't say this to shame anybody about what they're eating, but I say it to encourage people who are ready, motivated, and in a position to take that next step to be eating in a more healthful way, that it's not necessarily going to cost you an arm and a leg. If you're already spending a lot of money on prepackaged and prepared foods, if your grocery bill is ballooning, there are ways to cut that budget down and also be mindful of your brain and body health. So I hope that this message is encouraging. If you made it to the end of the video, it's probably because you really care about your own mental health or the mental health of somebody else in your life. Like I said, this channel is where we talk about the connection between nutrition and mental health, but we get into other mental health topics on here too. So if that's your jam, then follow along.